Hello there, fellow history enthusiasts. Welcome back, or if you're new here, a warm welcome to our channel. We delve into the fascinating past and breathe life into stories of people who shaped our world. Do you enjoy our content? If so, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing historical narratives. Today, we're journeying to the heart of South Africa to explore the life of an extraordinary man who challenged the chains of racial segregation and left an indelible mark on history. This is the story of Nelson Mandela. Picture this. The year is 1918. In the small village of Mvezo, South Africa, a boy named Rolihlahla Mandela is born. Born into the Thembu royal family, young Rolihlahla was destined for leadership. His early education was steeped in African oral tradition, learning from elders' stories of ancestors' valor. It was during these primary school years that a teacher gave him the name Nelson, a common practice during those times. As Nelson grew, his thirst for knowledge took him to Healdtown, a Wesleyan secondary school, and later the University College of Fort Hare, a hotbed for African political thought. It was there that Nelson's political journey truly began. His university years were not just about books and exams, they were about understanding the chains of apartheid and finding ways to break free. As a young law student, he joined the African National Congress, marking the start of his lifelong struggle against racial segregation. As a young man, Mandela was already showing signs of the leader he would become. Fast forward to 1948, South Africa is under the grip of a brutal apartheid regime. Nelson Mandela, a young lawyer, finds himself drawn into the tumultuous struggle against this oppressive system. Mandela, a member of the African National Congress, or ANC, quickly rises through its ranks, driven by an unflinching commitment to equality. He becomes an essential part of the ANC's campaign for the defiance of unjust laws, advocating for civil disobedience against the apartheid regime's discriminatory legislation. But the landscape shifts dramatically in 1960. The Sharpeville massacre leaves 69 black South Africans dead and the world gasping in shock. The ANC is outlawed, and Mandela, recognizing that peaceful protest alone will not dismantle apartheid, supports the turn to armed resistance. He helps establish Umkhonto we Sizwe, or Spear of the Nation, the armed wing of the ANC. Mandela insists, however, that acts of sabotage are carried out against government property, not people, underlining his commitment to human life, even in the face of such a ruthless regime. Yet the apartheid government strikes back. In 1962, Mandela is arrested, charged with inciting workers' strikes and leaving the country without permission. His trial becomes a platform for him to articulate his vision of a democratic and free society where all persons live together in harmony and equal opportunities. But his words fall on deaf ears. He is sentenced to life imprisonment. Mandela's fight against apartheid had begun, a fight that would cost him his freedom. Yet even behind bars, Mandela remains unbroken, his spirit unyielding. His fight continues, echoing beyond the walls of his prison cell, resonating with every individual yearning for freedom and leaving an indelible mark on the world. His struggle against apartheid becomes a beacon of hope for those battling injustice everywhere, reminding us all that freedom is not merely a right, but a constant and relentless fight. The year 1964 marked the beginning of Mandela's 27 years in prison. This period was no walk in the park. Mandela was confined to a small cell with a bed of hay, a bucket for sanitation, and forced into hard labor in a limestone quarry. But even within the cold, hard walls of prison, his resolve remained unbroken. Despite the harsh conditions, Mandela continued his fight for equality from behind bars. He poured his energy into learning and teaching, transforming his prison into a classroom. Through secret messages and a smuggled manuscript that would later become his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, Mandela communicated with the outside world, echoing the cries for justice and equality. His spirit was indomitable. In fact, the apartheid government recognized this and offered him a conditional release in the late 70s, hoping to quell the growing unrest. But Mandela, true to his cause, refused. He maintained that it was not he who was a prisoner but the people of South Africa under the shackles of the apartheid regime. It wasn't until February 1990 that Mandela finally walked out of prison, a free man. His release was met with jubilation both in South Africa and around the world. It signaled the beginning of the end for apartheid. From his prison cell, Mandela had become the face of the anti-apartheid movement. In 1994, South Africa saw its first democratic election, and Mandela was at its helm. The moment was historic, the air buzzing with newfound hope and the promise of a different future. Mandela's presidency was marked by a deep commitment to healing a nation scarred by decades of racial segregation. He worked tirelessly toward racial reconciliation, fostering unity where there was division, and sowing seeds of hope where despair had once reigned. His leadership was not confined within the borders of South Africa. As the country's president and even after his retirement in 1999, Mandela continued to champion the cause of justice and equality on a global stage. His powerful voice echoed in the halls of power, advocating for the rights of the marginalized, and his actions inspired millions around the world. In 2013, Mandela passed away, leaving behind a nation forever changed by his unwavering resolve. His passing was mourned by people from all walks of life, a testament to his universal appeal and the profound impact he had made on the world. Today, his legacy continues to reverberate. Mandela's life serves as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of resilience, forgiveness, and an unwavering commitment to justice. His story reminds us that change is possible, that one person can make a difference, and that oppression, in all its forms, can be overcome. Nelson Mandela, a man who dedicated his life to fighting injustice, left us a legacy of resilience, forgiveness, and unwavering commitment to equality. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of the remarkable Nelson Mandela. Stories like his inspire us to continue learning, growing, and advocating for a better world. If you found this video insightful and wish to dive deeper into the lives of other influential figures or explore fascinating topics from around the globe, remember to tune into our channel. We are committed to bringing you thoroughly researched, engaging content that broadens your worldview and fuels your curiosity. If you have any topics that you'd like us to discuss, feel free to drop a comment below. We value your feedback and interaction. Also, if you found this video worthwhile, please hit the like button and share it with your friends and family to propagate the knowledge. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we urge you to do so now, and click the bell icon to receive notifications every time we post a new video. Always stay informed, stay curious, and continue learning. Until we meet next time, goodbye and take care. Don't forget, we have new videos every day at 7 p.m. Stay tuned.